Orders received. Trooper standing by. Ready for action.
How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Yep. It's Monday. Mongoose Monday. Yeah, I'm still kind of twisted about my channel losing all the subscribers. I don't know. Maybe, this isn't the only thing. This is a vlog and a little bit of news, done in a whatever corny way. I did other stuff. We just finished reading the Tempest. That was what we're reading. The Tempest, Shakespeare, last night. It was an all right read. You skipped, never mind. Yeah, so there's other stuff, and but I'm thinking that I covered the Trumper-rumper. I think people, not here in Hawaii, but maybe on the mainland, they're like, because there's a lot of, when people in the mainland are Trumpers, you can't say nothing contradictory, you can't contradict at all. Anyways, I'm still kind of sparring down in the news. Here's the newspaper. See? Whatever. My mom's doing okay because I know one of my viewers out there will be interested. She's doing okay. I'm going to go visit over there. She's building up her legs to be strong so she can walk well and avoid fall stuff. There's the Trumper stuff. It's in my head because it's just so outrageously stupid. The guy's going into the federal criminal court, right? So it doesn't matter how much you spin it this way and spin it that way. Public opinion is going to mean Jack Smith on that stuff. And it doesn't matter if you unsubscribe because they said something that disrupted Trump, delicacies. Hey, the guy is going down. He's going to face the charges. Tuesday, I'm not sure what these different grand jury things, but they're doing the grand jury thing in Florida. They're going, well, he's got a Trump-appointed judge who may be requested to recuse herself, take herself off the bench for it, get a different judge that's more impartial. But they're vying for stuff that's more Trump-friendly because it's also manipulative of the justice system. But I think they're doing it in Florida because now he doesn't have an excuse to, fly up to New York. It's right in his backyard, so to speak, of Mar-a-Lago, so he can't, there's no excuse not to go, but there's some bad stuff, and he's whipping up anti-that support. They're painting it like it's a Biden thing. It's not a Biden thing. It's a Department of Justice thing. You did the crime, you're gonna do the time. That kind of thing. That's what it kind of thing is. It's like innocent until proven guilty, but that doesn't mean you're innocent. It means they're going to bring up the charges, and they're going to bring up the evidence, and they're going to present it before the grand jury, and they're going to go, you know what? And the Espionage Act isn't about espionage. He ain't some grand spy, but the Espionage Act has this part that is used in espionage where they collect information which is sensitive and can be very dangerous information to other people as well. And it's sensitive to the security of our very own country. And that information is protected. And if somebody grabs that information, it's very valuable to the people in the wrong hands, right? It's valuable to the enemies of the US. So they pay a big amount of money. And that's what usually spies are. They give out information and they get paid, and that's when they get caught. That's kind of spy stuff now. It's like selling out your grandma kind of deal. And now it's this: if you have that information, you are gonna go down, as in that is illegal to the max. And he had all this protected information, and he wouldn't give it back. So all those boxes in the bathroom, heck, he could just go, and he could potentially make tons of money off that information. And that's where I'm going to say, it's on you, Humpty Dumpty. So if he's going, hey, just go, trying to be Teflon Don. Oh, just go into the bathroom, rummage around, and go into the special bathroom. Check box number 3A. That kind of stuff is all in the works. So having that in his possession and blocking justice to retrieve them, that's what he's facing. And if you want to unsubscribe me for talking about that, it's all over in the news, and unsubscribing me is only hurting me. I don't know why people are unsubscribed. It's just getting me. But here's what else is getting me. The machines are taking over the world. Idiots. Hey, those can destroy the world, but machines too. So I'll get to that. So anyways, the news, blah, blah. Yeah, the big first responder campus is, so they have this agency that's going to be overseeing doing it. So they're hell-bent for leather for doing this thing. It's going to be in Mililani. So it's not Mililani. Is it? Right? Mililani. That's not that far away. What? Ugh. And the headquarters of this department is in Diamond Head, so that's close by. Okay, they're hell-bent for leather to do that. All first responders, just relax. Remember back in the day, you could just, 1987, you could just go to the beach in your beach car from Ultron, the Avengers. Ultron versus the Avengers. Avengers, get in your little weird, what the heck? It's solar-powered monolaw vehicle funded by hair care company John Paul Mitchell Systems. So I get it. It's a giant hair dryer. Okay, over here, Kamehameha days. Now, this is Kamehameha Day, the day off, the Monday off. And so the guys, you can, you can educate your kids with the picha on top of the poly or Kamehameha pushed off. They say 400 soldiers, but they found 800 skulls at the bottom of this thing. They pushed off. It was very bloody battle. The Battle of Nuuanu in 1795 finally won the struggle, finally uniting Oahu under his rule. Because if you didn't, it'd sacrifice you on Haia. That's what happened to the loser. You get sacrificed on Haia. Yeah. And it's also a good technique to make your kids obey your parents. Now, if you don't do your homework, that's what's going to happen to you. Throw you off the cliff. Tourists flock in the eruptions, urgency, urge respect. And if you don't, you pass out from the poisonous gas, which will kill you anyways, and you fall into the lake of lava. But, do what you want. It's not my... Oh, they're trying to find some excuse for the Georgia thing, which is also another grand jury on the horizon. 80%. 80% of GOPers will still support Trump if he's indicted. I mean, Okay, anything else? Okay, I guess this is over with. Grand Slam, this guy's kissing the cup. Actually, he saw his face in the reflection and, oh, I love myself. This is Novak after winning the French Open in Paris. But what's a little bit more interesting, speaking of giant cups to kiss, is that there's canoes. They dedicate the regatta to the governor of Kailua. Oh, God. Okay. That French Open guy. The Stanley Cup, that's the other cup. Las Vegas is going to the Stanley Cup if you like, what do you call that thing where they puck around and puck slamming around and not Capitol Hill. So the little vlog, little news, and one more thing, oh yeah, don't forget, those very, very wealthy Saudi Arabians. Don't worry, your soul has a price, but so does not just sports teams, but whole sports venues. They're being bought up. Oh, look at the guy, blood on his sword. How can we merge with the human rights record? With that kind of record, how can we merge with the PGA? Just read the green. That's right. So, once again, capitalism, we all have a price that we're willing to sell our soul. That's right. Well, actually, theologically, you cannot sell your soul because your soul belongs to God. But the devil can make you think that, and then he's got you hooked. Something like that. Unions right to strike, blah, blah. Recognize that Trump has no character. Let's just go here. Thomas, the guy, super conservative columnist, recognizes that Trump has no character. He's got no soul. Oops, there goes another he entered the plane. Oh, there goes another subscriber. Wow, columnist Cal Thomas finally remembered that the character matters. Supporting Trump means deal with the devil. Oh, look, I didn't read this. June 6th. June 6th? 6th is the 6th month of June 6th at 6, and it was written at 6 p.m. Never mind. The ex-president may be character, but Thomas now apparently concedes that he has no character. A character, but he has no character. You know, like Teddy Roosevelt has a character. This guy has no character. Perhaps I should shift my support to Donald Trump's campaign through the next GOP convention. I am betting that a majority of Americans agree with Thomas's new view that he's finally like saying something. Oh, are you scared to say something against Trumpies? Oh, because he buys your soul. Next new view, the corrosive personality is not a presidential quality. Oh, really? It's going to destroy democracy. That's not very presidential of you. Give the ex-president the 2024 nomination. As Thomas suggests, most Americans will hopefully agree that 4 years was enough. Trump in 2028. Anyone? I look forward to Thomas's thoughts. You can only do 2 terms. They limited it to 2 terms. There's no 2028. See how much freaking politics people know. I mean, like, civics. I look forward to Thomas's thoughts and opinions that address issues with facts and conservative Republican, quote, question mark, slant. I suspect I will still disagree with him from time to time, but at least it should involve an intelligent and courteous exchange of ideas, no longer poisoned by a cult of personality reminiscent of Germany in 1933 or the U.S. in 2017. Edward B. Hanold Jr. Kailua. Thank you, Edward. I was going to say, you look really kind of milk toasty right here until you sort of compared his cult of personality is poisonous as Germany's 1933 one. Good for you, Edward. Good for you. Yeah, I mean, the cult of... I'm not saying that guy is like that party in 1933, but I tell you what, screw Trump. We're going to reach the singularity point. That's what's going to happen right here. See this? We're all going down. That's right. Silicon Valley confronts the idea that singularity is here. For decades, Silicon Valley anticipated the moment when the new technology would come along and change everything. It would unite human and machine, probably better, but possibly for the worst, and split history into before and after, like 9/11. Before 9/11, after 9/11. So that point is known as the singularity, where humans and machines merge into one. I think the blow-up dolls was going on with that. So it could happen in several ways, where people get augmented with processing chips or something like that, or machines just simply become more human. And then the twain shall meet in singularity, and everybody's happy again. By then, you don't need elections. They'll just eliminate humans. Yay! Have a happy Monday. That's it. I don't know. Bye. Peace me off. Unsub that. Sub yourself. Aloha to you.